So you're pretty confident you can wow them in real life, in a meeting, up on stage, or even in front of a camera. But what about your LinkedIn profile? While you're up there under the spotlight, it's pretty common that somebody in the audience will be typing your name into Google as you speak and looking you up. You don't want them to feel a little bit disappointed or even not trust your message because your LinkedIn profile is incomplete or out of date. What you really want is for your LinkedIn profile to exude the same amount of charisma online that you do offline. Wouldn't it be great if your LinkedIn profile helped people know you, like you, trust you, and offer you some fantastic opportunities? What if your LinkedIn profile could work the room as well as you do and bring in those media and speaking opportunities? So how can you turn your LinkedIn profile from something that's a bit incomplete, maybe a bit boring, a bit inconsistent, into a charismatic opportunity attraction magnet? Try saying that 5 times fast. That's what we're going to cover in this video. Hi, my name's Carolyn Brown and I'm a LinkedIn profile writer, and I've helped hundreds of business owners use LinkedIn to stand out from the crowd and attract the right opportunities for themselves and for their business. In this video, I'm going to do a LinkedIn profile makeover with a client of mine, Natasha Hawker. Now, Natasha is the co-founder of an HR business called Employee Matters. Her business helps other businesses enjoy success through their people. So let's first meet Natasha and see what she has to say about her current LinkedIn profile. Natasha, what do you think's missing from your current LinkedIn profile?
Yeah, I think my current one didn't truly reflect what I do and who I am as a business owner and also as a person. It was a bit dry. It wasn't compelling enough. And I think it didn't even encourage someone to keep reading beyond the first few bullet points. And more importantly, actually reach out to me with any sort of opportunities or to even have a chat or a discussion. And I didn't feel that it was sufficiently on brand. Like it didn't, from an Employee Matters perspective, but also from my personality or my personal brand.
What would you like to get across in your new LinkedIn profile?
Yeah, I think for me, Carolyn, what I wanted to get across was that I'm more than a business owner. I mean, I am a business owner and I'm very proud of what we've achieved over the last 12 years, but it's more than that. I'm an author, I'm a media commentator, and I'm a professional speaker, but none of that was coming through with the profile that I had before. And I want the profile to actually entice people to come and chat to me, to talk about opportunities, to talk about media, to talk about speaking gigs. And I wanted journalists to reach out and get in touch and to be confident when any of those potential people got in touch that I actually had credibility already, I had form already, and that they were more confident that when they reached out to me, I was already a fit for what they were looking for.
Fantastic. So we're looking to make Natasha's LinkedIn profile be much more compelling and to exude the same amount of charisma and magnetism online that she does in real life. We want people to see Natasha's LinkedIn profile and call her for business opportunities, for media opportunities, and for speaking opportunities. And we want them to adopt her ideas. But before we dive in and make Natasha's profile more charismatic, let's actually just unpack what it takes to be charismatic. Because it is something that you can cultivate, and it is something that you can inject into your LinkedIn profile. My favourite definition of what it takes to become charismatic comes from renowned author and speaker on the topic, Olivia Fox-Cabane. I've put a link to her video about here. Olivia says to have charismatic magnetism, you need presence, power, and warmth. So presence is around being fully engaged and fully present in any interaction. On LinkedIn, it's about being genuinely there on the platform and genuinely you. So to be present on the platform, you need to use the word I. And it helps if you share some of your personal story so people can connect with you. Now, the second element of charisma is power. Power is about projecting confidence or authority. It's the audience perception of your ability to influence the world around you. On LinkedIn, recommendations, case studies, or success stories are great ways to show your power or your influence. Now, people will be looking for clues about your power in your personal appearance. But most critically, they're looking for clues about your power in your demeanor and your body language. On LinkedIn, you can convey your power through videos of you in action. You can also do this through your photo or your banner at the top of your profile. Now, the third element of charisma is warmth. Warmth is about showing genuine care and empathy towards others. Now, people will judge your warmth around whether they believe that you're likely to use your power to help them. Now, on LinkedIn, you can convey warmth in many ways, through the tone that you use, through the recommendations that you give, through how you interact with others, or through how you support people on the platform as well. So now you have a brief definition of charisma and ideas around how you can put that in your LinkedIn profile. Let's take a look at the changes that I made to Natasha's LinkedIn profile. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice is the eye-catching banner. I changed this from just reflecting Natasha's Business Award nomination to showcasing much more about her. You'll remember that I said that people judge power by appearance. If we see things, we believe them. So this is what I've done in the banner. I wanted to get Natasha's power or credibility across in more domains than just her business. So I reference her book, you can see her speaking in action, you can see what she speaks on, and I reference her Business Award nomination there. The next things I looked at were about building up her presence. So her being more authentic about all the things she is on the platform. I made sure her headline had that she's an employee expert, but she's a speaker, an author, and a media contributor, and how she's passionate about helping people. And in her About section, I also rounded her out as more than a business owner. I showed that she was present on the platform in the same way that you would show any audience that you were present to them, by asking the audience questions. In Natasha's case, she now says, "Who am I? What am I passionate about? How can I help you?" These are questions you're probably asking whether you're thinking about engaging Employee Matters to help you manage your HR and recruitment, asking me to speak at an event, or you're in the media and wanting an expert, no-nonsense perspective on HR and recruitment issues. In explaining who she is and what she's passionate about, it's sharing both her story and her motivations. It's injecting more of her voice so people can know her and connect with her as a person, because people buy from people before they buy from brands. I'm also injecting an element of warmth in her expression by saying things like, "Hi, I'm Natasha Hawker." It's a friendly and personable tone. The other thing I did was separate out her business from her other areas of interest. So you can see we've got Natasha Hawker, speaker, media contributor, and author. So these things now are clearly identifiable. Anybody who's interested in hiring Natasha that way can just click on that element of her LinkedIn profile. Now, from a power perspective, you can see that Natasha has power by the people that she's already influenced. So we have a list of her speaking engagements. Here are some of the places that she's already appeared in the media. And to demonstrate her credibility as an author, we've said that she's an Amazon bestseller and a finalist in the Australian Best Business Books Award. And also that she's stocked in Dimmicks and she's selling all over the world. Now, remember what I said about having videos to convey power and influence, because you're being judged by your body language, and that's the biggest way people make a judgment about you. I inserted in some client testimonials to show Natasha's business influence with her clients. I inserted in some links to videos to show Natasha as a speaker in action. And I inserted in some videos of Natasha appearing in the media. Now, the last element of charisma that I mentioned is the warmth element, where people are making a judgment about you, about whether you're likely to use your power in their favour. That's what warmth means. So this is why I added in her About section that she likes to connect with others, where she says, "I surround myself with people who I think can help other people, and I spend a lot of my time connecting people. I get nothing financial out of this, just joy." And she invites people to connect. But Natasha had already nailed the warmth element of charisma on her LinkedIn profile. You can see that she's got a very warm smile and it goes to her eyes. You can see clearly that while she has social power here with over 13,000 followers, she's actually showing her warmth by her preparedness to support other people in her reposts and her likes and her comments. And finally, in terms of showing warmth, this is something that not so many people do on LinkedIn, but is actually really powerful. While Natasha's received 14 recommendations, she's actually also given 14 recommendations. So people reading her profile can see that she's a generous and giving person, and that she may well support them. So what do you think of the revamped profile, Natasha?
I love it. I think the things I love about it is it's aligned to brand, both business and personal, which is important. I think it really clearly speaks to my personality. I think you really get a good sense of who I am and what's important to me. And I think it's clearly captured my voice in a way that wasn't there before. It shares that running Employee Matters is really only one aspect of what I do. It showcases me as an author, as a media commentator, and as a speaker. I think it reads more easily. Even your spacing in it is much more powerful. It tells a story. It's more compelling. And for the most part, and potentially most importantly, I feel that it's going to increase lead generation for us on all of those aspects of me and my businesses. So that's great. Thank you.
My pleasure. So I hope you found this video to be insanely useful. If you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up. If you like what you see and you want to hear more of us, please subscribe. If you'd like me to help you inject more charisma into your LinkedIn profile so you can get the opportunities you deserve, I'll put my contact details in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.